Hey guys, welcome back to Little Crowns Reborn Nursery. Today I have this awesome little box opening here that I posted about on my Facebook page on Saturday, just gone. Talking about that I have a new little person joining the nursery, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Just a quick note, this is an unpainted kit, so it is sort of like a mini box opening, but it's not a complete baby because I will be painting it, and there is something special about this baby, so I thought we would go through it together. I have some clothing in here that I have bought the baby, and as you can see it's boys clothing because we all know that I love baby boys. And then I've also been nesting for this little boy as well, so I thought I'd go through a couple of things with you guys and then show you the baby. So he's quite a preemie, so he's quite small. He's about 17 inches, so I picked him up some really cute little things. I have also been trying to make them a bit smaller by washing them in hot water, even on a stove, like boiling them in hot water, but they don't seem to be shrinking, so I may have to spend an entire day like making alterations, or even looking for some like preemie clothing places that aren't too expensive. So if you guys know any preemie baby clothing stores online or anywhere in Australia that I can have some sort of access to through the internet possibly, or even in Adelaide in general, where the prices aren't outrageous, that would be wonderful, because I know H&M here in Australia do stock preemie stuff, so I may go check them out, and their prices are really good. But most of this stuff is all newborn, and even though I've tried to shrink it, it's still quite big, so I may have to do some alterations to them. So this one I love really well, and this one I love a lot, and this one did actually shrink down quite a bit because it was actually quite really large when I got it, and I got this from Ollie's place. And it is newborn size, but it has shrunk down, but I would like it to shrink down a little bit more, so I may keep continuously washing them. And I know if you put them in a dryer they will shrink, but unfortunately I don't have a dryer. This one I got from Target. Yes, Target. And it is quite small. It's like, I know it looks really dark on here, but it is actually like a dark green, and I have pre-washed it in hot water as well, and it seemed to have shrunk down even a bit more. These ones definitely did shrink down, and they're so cute because they're like little dinosaur jammies. So it's little sweet little boys going to have little dinosaur jammies. So these did shrink down quite a bit. So hopefully they do fit him. I mean, I don't mind them being a little bit baggy, but I want some stuff that doesn't look too silly on him. I have some contents in here that I will show you in a second once I've shown you him. He is here, and I have wrapped him up because I hope you guys can see him. I kind of need a boppy. I don't think I have one. What I might do, oh sorry guys, I'm knocking the box over there. What I might do is turn the box around. Close it up. Sorry guys, did not plan ahead. Alright, I'll place Bob on here, and hopefully you guys, yeah, there we go. Have him like that a little bit, and I'll bring him up so you guys can see him a little bit better. Just trying to get around the legs of the camera at the moment and still be able to see what I'm doing. So I'll start off down the bottom. Now as you can see, this little baby is wrapped in plastic. And there's a special reason why he is wrapped in plastic and why he has a nappy on, is because he is actually, if you haven't guessed already, he is actually a full body silicone baby boy. So he's very squishy. He's very squishy. He's all wiggly. There's his little feet. And I have had to like quickly put a nappy on him because he is anatomically correct, so he does have boy bits, so I had to cover that. So I had to quickly put a nappy on him before showing you guys. And this baby, before I show his face, because he's so excited to meet you guys, he's just ready to burst out of this blanket. Before I show you him, he has actually been made here in Australia, in Adelaide, by our wonderful artist Jade Warner, from Wee Bit of Heaven Nursery. Sorry, weebitofheavennursery.com. And I do have the COA for this baby and everything like that, so you can see. And so this baby was actually sculpted and molded, poured, all of that lovely stuff by Jade herself. So this is actually her sculpt, and he is quite cute. And he has two, well, he technically has one closed fist. I'll bring him a bit closer once I've revealed his face. And then he has like a closed fist with like a pointed finger. So a bit like Saskia with the pointy finger. So then he has like a free finger to suck on his finger, because I did have his mouth opened. So I will hold him up a little bit higher so you guys can see his face. And he's very newborn looking, and he has a bit of a screwy up face, like a scrunched up face, which I absolutely love, because it's one thing I love about babies. So before we make this wait out any longer, 3, 2, 1. There he is. What a sweet boy. So I'll lift him up so you can see him a bit closer. Sorry guys, he is wrapped in plastic because I need to keep him protected until it's time to paint him. So he's got beautiful ears, and he's all one piece. He doesn't have a ball and socket for his head, so his head is quite floppy. And he weighs about 4 pounds, so he is preemie size. My daughter was 4.11, but I have tried her preemie hat on him, and it did fit perfectly. So this was the size of my daughter when she was born at 34 weeks, and he curls right up. And he's quite long actually. If you look, like, he is actually quite long, and he has a beautiful little belly button, and his mouth is open. It's just very hard to show you with the plastic on, but he does have an open mouth. And his favourite dummies are Nuck, because we've gone and tried a whole heap of dummies, and he's quite a fan of Nuck dummies. He tends to hold on to those very well. So I'm thinking he will definitely have dark brown hair, because the moment I saw him when I unwrapped him, I was like, oh, I could see him in like dark green clothing or dark blue clothing and with dark brown hair. So I'll be ridding his head, which is kind of cool, because he does, with him, sorry guys, I've probably just got to just notice the top of his head isn't actually covered. There's a hole in the plastic, so I'm just going to fix that quickly. You don't want that exposed. He will be getting a full bath and clean before I paint him, and I will be posting all of his progress pictures as I work on him, but I'll be working a little bit slower on him because this was a gift from my husband for Mother's Day. So yes, I want to be really careful with him. So unfortunately he will not be for sale, so I'll leave him just there for now and show you a couple of other cute things that I got him. Now for his baths and stuff, because I want to film some of his baths and stuff, I picked up this little nappy cover so I could just put that over the top of him just to keep him covered while I wash him. And when I went away for my weekend to Harndorf to the doll show, I went to this amazing doorstop. Sorry guys, it's the morning. Amazing baby store called Mark and Co, or Mac and Co, sorry, with two A's. Yeah. And I've already had 2 coffees guys, and my brain is fried. And I also picked up this beautiful knitted blanket at the doll show as well by the wonderful My Reborn Nursery, and you can find her online. And she makes beautiful reborns and beautiful crochet blankets, and this is sort of like one that I can lay him down on in a pram, like it's perfectly pram sized, or like over the top in the car capsule, that sort of thing. It's like not overly too big, because I have so many blankets that are ginormous and I don't have any tiny ones, so it was perfect. And I saw these at Target the night I got, or the day I got a message from Jay saying that he was ready to be picked up on the weekend, and I thought I have to go and get something for him to wear. So I managed to find these really beautiful little bunny slippers, and they're, if you can hear, they're rattled ones. They're probably going to be miles too big on him, but I don't care. They're cute and I want them on his feet. Simple as that. And Valkyrie will probably wear those too, because obviously you can't mix, apparently you can't mix your silicone and vinyl stuff I don't actually know what will happen when you do mix vinyl and silicone, but I do have a piece of vinyl and a piece of silicone here, and I'm actually going to put them together in a container, and over a course of a month I'm going to go back and check on it and see what type of reactions we're talking about, because no one seems to have an answer to what happens when vinyl and silicone touches. So I'm going to take a arm piece and a little other piece of silicone that I have from a partial silicone that I had, and put them together and see what happens, and I'll let you guys know how I go with that, because I'm really interested. Also, my wonderful husband bought him these cute little peanut, sorry they're a little bit inside out because I've been washing them, little peanut pajamas. But the cute thing about this is he bought me a pair and him a pair, and has bought this sweet little boy a pair, so we're all gonna have matching PJs, which I think is cute. Sorry guys, keep knocking the camera with my arm. I have this very preemie sized outfit by Dimples. So this I think it's from Big W, or I think it's from Best and Less, one of the two. But regardless, I need to find out where Dimples is, because their preemie sizes are very preemie. So I think Big W, I think this is from, and this will actually fit him like really well. So I look forward to trying that one on him with it being so small. I've also been on the search for a couple of unique bottles for him. So I found that this gorgeous little tractor Nook bottle, or Nuck, I think it's Nuck, not Nook. It's got little tractors on it. I would show you what it's like in his mouth, but he's obviously got the plastic over his face. This one I think is really gorgeous. It's an Avent bottle, which I found in a secondhand store, and it's got a very small teat on it, so I think it'll work really nicely for his like little mouth. I think it'll be perfect. And I really love the shape at the top, because it's got that kind of close to nature, kind of like close to the realistic thing as you can. Also, I showed this a few months ago in another video. It's a little Mike Wazowski towel for him, because I have a towel for Valkyrie and I wanted to get him his own little towel. Then he has his cute little lovey, which I got from Target when I knew he was ready to be picked up to come home, because I was so excited. And then a couple of other things that I got for him, because I have such a princely vibe going for him, and as I do for all my boys and girls in the Little Crowns Reborn Nursery. I showed these previously in my my Harndorf video when I went up to Harndorf for the doll show. I got these little socks, which I think will actually fit him really well. They're like the right size of his foot. So they might go all the way up to his knee, but that's okay. I think that'll look cute. And then I also got him a matching bonnet, which are from the 1940s, which I think would look really cute. Might be a bit big, but I just may need it just sort of folded over in the back. And maybe put it like a little safety pin in the back there or something like that, just to tighten it up. And then also got him this cotton onesie, which is probably also going to be way too big. But I don't think that this is vintage. I think this is Pie Will and Beth. So I don't think this is actually a vintage brand. I think this is a remake, I think. So it says 0 months, or I would say, because I think it's like for a year-old baby. So I may do some alterations to this, or even just try washing it in hot water and see if it will shrink for me. If you guys have any other ideas on how to shrink baby clothing without a dryer that I haven't suggested here, could you let me know? Because it would be much faster to do it that way than altering all the clothing, and I can't be bothered sitting there altering them all. It'll take forever. And I have so many customs that I'm working on at the moment, so I don't really have the time to go and alter a whole heap of clothes right now. And I also picked him up these really tiny nappies, which absolutely fit him perfectly when I do, because I have actually tried them fully on him, and they do actually fit him really really And these I got from Baby Bunting, and they I think were $19 for the preemie size nappy, so they're very small, so it's like they're my hand. And that's the size of the nappy, so it's really small. And then also when I went to go pick him up from Jade, I ordered a bunch of stuff to paint him, because he's a full body silicone. I needed to pick up some of the sealing silicone velvet powder, which will help him prevent him from being sticky, and will seal him and mat him nicely. I also had to get some No Box gloss, which I use for mixing with the part A and part B silicone mixtures that I use to do all the painting, when you add the colours to these and then apply it to the doll, because it's the only way you can paint them. And then I have some latex free wedges, because you cannot use any latex on these dolls or the paint will not take. This is also his kind of his birth certificate, or more like his certificate of authenticity. And here's the Kyla kit, sculpted, moulded and cast into silicone by Jade Warner. And here's an unpainted kit, and here's number 9 out of 15 in the entire world. And 9 is my favorite, well, one of my favorite numbers, so I thought that was quite interesting. And if you have a look, sorry guys, just here in the picture, you can get a Caucasian and AA colour. So you can do both, she does them in both tones. And she can do them in the super soft silicone or the EcoFlex 20, which is what he's been poured in. And she also, at the time, I don't think he comes with these anymore, because she's not currently making these. But this is like a little stump umbilical cord, in which I will place on him like so for photos and stuff like that, to look like he's just been born and stuff. And this one's already been painted, so the beautiful Jade managed to put this one together for me, and that way I could have a little umbilical cord for him. But unfortunately they don't come with these now, but she may do them again in the future. But there's some silicone, and they've been painted with the red and the blue, and then have the natural colour come through. And you do want them looking gooey, you don't want them looking matte, because they're always slimy and gooey when they come out. It's not until they actually physically dry up that they stop looking so gooey. And then I've also got some instructions for the silicone velvet, and then also the instructions before painting and before I start working, which is what I'll be doing in a couple of days time, when I finish off one of my last customs, which is almost ready to go. He just needs his hair, and then he'll be good to go home to his new mummy. And then I will be able to start this little guy, or about this to start, well, at least get him prepared and started, because I do have another custom baby that is on her way here from America at the moment. Her kit is, and I'm about to start her soon, so you'll be able to see her progress as well. Another custom that I'll be working on very soon, and then I will have a couple of babies that I will have for sale on my page as well, like already finished reborns that will be ready for sale. And then there'll be some babies that I'll be working on for myself, because I don't actually currently have a little girl vinyl. I've got a little girl silicone, and all the rest of my vinyls are boys. So I will be having a little girl vinyl coming in soon, that will be part of my collection. But I will also have little girl vinyls available as well. And also remember guys, if you see a vinyl baby that is available on my page and it's currently a boy, if you would like to purchase the baby and have it a girl, I can completely change the gender and change the box opening and all the contents that come with it. It's very easy for me to do. So and if you would like to see that baby, if you'd like to see that baby that's currently on my page and is looking like a boy and is available, I can send you pictures of it dressed as a girl if you like. So I can do both, because that's the great thing about vinyls guys, is you can change the genders all the time. So you don't have to stick with one gender, you don't have to stick with the way it looks. So I hope you enjoyed this video guys. I hope you like this sweet little boy made by the wonderful Jade Warner. His deposit for him, if you are interested in getting him, he is currently still in stock, and you can get him in female or male. And his full price to have him poured and to purchase him is $1,500. Yes, you heard me correct. The silicons, their kits alone usually start at about $1,500 and then go up to almost $3,000 just for the blank kit. So I guess when you're asking me about, can I please have a silicone baby, and I say yes, the deposit's anywhere between $1,500 and $2,500 for the deposit for that doll. Please you need just take in mind that these silicone kits do cost a lot of money. Silicone is very expensive, so just take that in mind. So he is $1,500 for his kit to have him poured and ready for you in a few weeks. You can contact Jade or check out her website to see what she has available. She does have another baby girl available at the moment that's a little bit bigger than this guy as well at the moment, that she's just popped up on there. So that's weebitofheavennursery.com, I think .au. Let me just double check that, guys, so I can let you know, because it'll be here in this box at the bottom, because she didn't give me a card, but I think it's at the bottom here. Yeah, it's .com.au. So it's weebitofheaven, a weebitofheavennursery.com.au. It's just down the bottom down here, and I will also put it in the description box below so you guys can see that as well if it's coming up too blurry. But it is a weebitofheavennursery.com.au, and you can have a look to see what she has if you're interested in purchasing a silicone and sending it to your favorite artist. You can do that, or if you're interested in having me paint it, you can also contact me about that as well, and catch me online if you guys are interested. But yes, my customs are filling up very quickly. I do have a lot going on at the moment, so if anyone is interested in customs, whether it is a vinyl or a silicone, that's absolutely fine, but just take note that my custom spaces are filling up very fast at the moment, and I can only do a certain amount of them at once, otherwise it's just too much and I can't get stuff done and things will be delayed. So I will be closing my customs soon until I can make some more space for more customers. But I hope you guys had enjoyed this video. I hope you were glad and happy to meet my new little boy. We do have a name for him, but we're going to wait until he's completely finished before we announce his little princely name. He will have a beautiful prince name because he's one of my new prince babies. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're staying safe and healthy, because a lot of people in my life, I keep hearing, are getting the virus at the moment. So please remember, guys, wash your hands, wear a mask if you can, and I hope you're taking it easy. And remember, if you're a man, if you're a woman, you're a king, you're a queen, inside and out, guys. Take it easy. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.